Hey guys, it's Nemo and welcome to episode 17 of Wine, Sex and Chill. I hope the last week has been good to you guys and I hope your Friday is going well. And I hope you can notice the difference. Your girl finally got her ring light. I'm feeling so happy. So, so good. I did a good thing. So it's actually Wednesday at 9 p.m. and I'm filming. This is going to be my routine, filming at night and making sure that you guys get content every week. I am going to be consistent. I no longer have an excuse, I don't, but yes, grab your glass, be it coffee, whiskey, wine, gin, scotch, rum, water, juice, grab it and let's just get right into today's topic. So by the title, we are going to be talking about Kegel exercises. Kegel exercises have become part and parcel of me for the last 2 to 3 years, if I'm not wrong. I've been doing them on and off for 2 to 3 years, but of late I have become very intentional about the things I do, and Kegel exercises are one of them. So you may ask, what are Kegel exercises? So Kegel exercises are pelvic floor exercises that are used to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, and your pelvic floor muscles support your uterus, bladder, small intestine, and rectum. So your pelvic is located in between your hips. So that's where your pelvic is. So when somebody's talking about your pelvic, that's the area they're talking about. This is the area that has your small intestine, your bladder, your uterus, and your rectum. It's all there. And so now the pelvic floor muscles are what support these organs in place to ensure they don't move, they don't budge, they don't fall into your vagina, because it's known to happen. Your pelvic floor muscles are just like any other muscle. If they're not strengthened, if they're not, consistently used, they tend to weaken. And there are 4 factors that can weaken your pelvic floor muscles. And these are pregnancy, childbirth, aging, and weight gain. So those 4 things are very notorious in weakening your pelvic floor muscle. So the reason why people do pelvic floor muscles are, 1, to keep fit. To make sure that area is always fit, it's doing its job well. It's making sure that your organs are intact and sitting where they're supposed to be sitting. 2, to avoid to avoid bladder leakage. So when I mean bladder leakage is, have you ever been in a point where you're pressed, not pressed per se, but you want to go to the bathroom and then you sneeze and then accidentally you're like, oops, some urine just came out and is on my underwear. That's what's meant by bladder leakage. So your bladder is not able to hold the urine until you're able to release it. Thirdly, it also helps in avoiding passing gas or stool unexpectedly, the same way as having the bladder leakage. So there are times you really press, you need to go to the bathroom for number 2, you need to fart, but you're in an area of many people, but then accidentally it just comes out of your own, you didn't plan on it happening, but it happened. So that's having a weak pelvic floor muscle, because it's not able to hold things in tight and wait until you get to the bathroom. And the last thing, it improves your orgasms. This, I have to say, is so damn true. Because I remember when my ex brought up the conversation on Kegel exercises, I was like, what the hell is that? So I did my research and I found out, oh, you mean that thing I usually do when we're having sex? And I'm pretty sure a number of you women have done it without knowing. So when when you're having sex and then your man comes and then you tighten your vagina muscles and you constrict around his dick and he just gives you that feeling of, ooh, baby, we'll do that again. That is actually a Kegel exercise. So it's that tightening those muscles around your pelvic area. And if you've done it a lot during sex, you will notice even when you're seated down right now watching this video, you can actually do it, and I'm doing it now and you wouldn't be able to tell because it's tightening those muscles around your pelvic. So it's just, the best way I can describe is, when you clench your vagina muscles per se, but you don't clench your whole ass area, your thighs. It's just your vagina muscles being cleansed and then released. That's actually a Kegel. But I'll give you a few tips on how to start doing Kegels and how to find the exact muscle to tighten when we go a bit further. So now, how to start doing Kegel exercises. First things first, you need to find the muscle that needs to have this exercise done on it. So the best way to do it, and the best way people advise, gynecologists advise, doctors advise, is when you're seated on the toilet peeing, when you start peeing, stop yourself from peeing, like clench your muscles and stop yourself from peeing. So now you see you haven't clenched everything, including your butt cheeks. No, you just clenched that muscle where your pee is coming from. So that is the pelvic floor muscle, like just clenching it like that and stopping yourself from urinating. That's the muscle. So do it a few times, get used to it, but please do not constantly keep doing your Kegel exercises while you're urinating, because you will get a UTI infection, because some urine will go back into the bladder and you'll get a UTI infection, and nobody wants that. So but if you're looking for the muscle and this is your first time doing it, you can do that. Just clench that muscle when you're peeing and feel it, and like put it into your memory and be like, okay, when I clench it like this is what the muscle is, and then just pee kapsa kapsa. But if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to try that out while you're peeing, another way is putting a clean finger up your vagina and then clenching your vagina around your finger. In doing that, that is the muscle itself, because it will clench everything. You're not clenching your butt cheeks, as I said. It's not, you're not doing a squat, because you know when you do a full squat, you come down and then come up, and then you're advised to clench your butt cheeks together. It's not that. It's just that muscle around your urethra and your vagina, just around there. Just like right now, just try, just sit down. If you're seated, just sit down, or if you can lie down, just lie down and then clench that muscle. Like you will feel it clench and you will know, okay, that's that yeah, that muscle, that one right there. You see that one, you're feeling that just slight pressure, that's the muscle. Okay, and then for the guys as well, you can do Kegel exercises. It's not only for women, so both men and women can do Kegel exercises. So for men, first way you can find out what muscle it is exactly is put a clean finger up your anus into your rectum, and then clench your rectum or your anus around your finger. Don't clench your butt cheeks, don't clench your thighs. It's just that muscle around your rectum area. Clench it. So if you clench it and you feel that your butt cheeks are not clenched, your thighs are not clenched, that's the muscle that you're going to be exercising every time you do Kegels. But if you're the kind of guy who doesn't want to put a finger up his ass, you can do the same trick that women do on peeing. So when you're going to pee, start peeing and then stop yourself from peeing. So clench that muscle and then stop yourself from peeing. If you find it correctly without having to clench your butt cheeks or your thighs, that's the muscle itself. So just clench. You can do it with me. But why am I in your bathroom? But anyway, you get me a point. Just clench that muscle and release. So that's the muscle that you're going to be working on whenever you do your Kegel exercises. So now, you found the muscle itself that needs to be clenched. You found the muscle that needs to do the Kegel exercises. So this is how you're going to start, just like a normal workout. Sit down or lie down, whichever is more comfortable for you, like whichever position helps you clench the muscle better. So you clench it for 3 seconds. So we'll do it together. So clench it for 3 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and then let go for 10 seconds. So this is going to let you get used to that motion. You will do this 10 times. So you will clench for 3 seconds, release for 10 seconds, clench for 3 seconds, release for 10 seconds, and then do that 10 times. So you can do it 3 times a day, and always remember to increase your duration. So for like the first month, this first month being June, let's say July. So for July, you will clench your pelvic floor muscles for 3 seconds. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Release it for 10 seconds because you're now getting used to that motion. Clench it again and then release. And then now when August comes, you can clench for 5 seconds. So it'll be 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Relax. You see, like that. Just keep doing it like that. And your goal is to get to holding that pelvic floor muscle for 10 seconds. So when you're able to hold it for 10 seconds, do it 3 times. So you'll hold for 10 seconds. Just hold. I can't get to 10 seconds yet. And then release for 8 seconds. Hold it again for 10 seconds. Release it for 8 seconds. Hold it again for 10 seconds. And then release it again for 10 seconds. So you will do that 10-second hold for 3 times, and that you just keep on doing that because it will have so many benefits. As I said, it will keep that area fit, it will avoid bladder leakage, avoid leakage of gas or stool, and it also improve your orgasms. So yeah, you can do that anyway. Like, you should also be able to get to a point where you can do it standing. I still can do it standing because I've just become very consistent with it. I can do it sitting down, like I've done a few Kegel exercises right now while I was talking to you guys. I can do it lying down, but now your goal should be able to do it for 10 seconds 3 times a day when you're standing. Like, you can do it when you're cooking, you can do it when you're on your way to work, you can do it when you're in the office, you can do it anywhere. It just helps get those muscles perfectly fit, like, you know, they're working, they're doing their job. And Kegel exercises are not harmful. But if you feel as though you're getting a lower back pain when you do your Kegel exercises, it means you're not clenching or tightening the proper muscle. So if you can't still find the muscle with the tricks I've told you about, just go to your doctor, and there's a way they can do it medically with electrolytes and stimulating that area for you to realize which muscle it is that you need to clench. Anything else? No, that's basically it. So Kegel exercises they're nice, they're comfortable, anybody can do it. I've also read that pregnant women can actually do it just to help that muscle. So like right after you give birth, like you're not as loose, or your muscles are not as weak as they would be. So just incorporate these exercises in the morning, at lunchtime, before you sleep. Like, such small incorporations will help you strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, and your organs will stay where they need to be, because some studies have shown that actually some women, after giving birth, that area becomes very weak, and the bladder, small intestines tend to fall into the vagina, which causes discomfort and pain, and having to put them back. So just these are simple things you can do so that you avoid severe injury. So just clench 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Relax that muscle for about 8 to 10 seconds, and then clench again. And then another thing, right before you do your Kegel exercises, make sure your bladder is empty, because if you keep clenching the muscle, releasing the muscle, the urine is going in and out, so you can get an infection. So before you do it, just make sure you release any urine that's in your system. If you're new to this, just get into a private area, like just your sanctuary, make something just for you, and then do the exercises. So yes, that's what Kegel exercises are. That's how they're done. As I said, I've been doing them for 2 to 3 years on and off, but this year I've been very consistent about it. And you can also use it during sex. That's one of my main tricks, like my hash tricks. When you're having sex with your partner, your male partner that is, and you're getting into it, you can just clench your vagina a bit and just let him know, like, yeah, I'm here, my vagina knows you're here, and if you keep doing good like that, you're gonna get this loving. But yeah, that's basically it. So do let me know down in the comment section if you guys do Kegel exercises. If you want to start Kegel exercises, let me know. I hope this video was helpful. I'm just so excited that I can get to film at 9 p.m. It feels nice. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And now that I'm going to be consistent, you guys are going to be getting at least 1 video a week. Like, I will promise you at least 1 video a week. But yeah, that's basically it for me. I hope you guys enjoy your Friday. If you're drinking tonight, do it responsibly. And yeah, hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.